Kip Moore is on the show. Congratulations on a new album.
I appreciate that a whole lot. I appreciate that.
You know, it was interesting. I was looking at some of the stuff that they sent over, and you've said before that this album is for the fans, but we often ask about the songwriting process, you know, from beginning to end. How does a song develop? But what I was reading is that some of these songs you started during a sound check.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them were started that way. I'm constantly trying to come up with riffs and feeding off of the band, and Heart's Desire was written that way. You know, Adam and Eric, my drummer and my guitar player, were just kind of grooving around, and I was just listening to them, and a melody came to my head, and a lyric came to my head, and you know, that's how things happen. You know, they happen organically like that, and a lot of the songs were born in that kind of fashion for this record.
I'm always curious as to when an artist knows that a song is done. You know, the production process you can fiddle with knobs and buttons, you know, for a long, long time. But when do you know that a song is done and ready to go?
I'll be honest, man. I kind of torture myself with that. I'm always changing things. I guess it's, you know, have to just feel it in your gut that it's done. But I'm always kind of restless with that.
We're talking to Kip Moore. He's got the new album called Wild Ones available now. It's great because we were given a copy that was sent to us. It's actually a CD. I mean, I know there's a lot of digital copies out, but this is a really cool artwork on your album cover. Where'd the idea come from for that?
It was something I was envisioning for a while. That was first of all, I didn't want to just plop my face on the front of a record and be smiling, and it didn't. That wasn't going to capture what this record was. So I wanted something to capture what was inside this thing, and that was a live shot of me holding my hand up, and you know, the fire and the passion that I play with, and that's what this record is. It's all passion, and it's desperation. It's all those things, and the paint on the, you know, is just representing battle of the battle to get this thing out, and the battle to make the record that I wanted to make.
Did you go out and buy your own?
I haven't done that yet, if I'm being honest. I didn't go get the first one. And I haven't gone to get this one, but I honestly plan on going to get it. I just haven't had 2 seconds to go do it, to be honest.
Well, if you're caller 9, we'll give you one.
Well, you have been pretty busy. You're on the road with Dirk Bentley, and he's such an amazing live performer and engages with the fan. Do you often just find yourself standing on the side of the stage, or when you go out with other artists that have been around for a while, do you find yourself trying to soak up as much from them as possible?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely try to learn from these guys. There's so much to learn. I'm never going to think that I have it all figured out. So I watch Dirks every night, and just like I watched Tim, just like I watched Eric, just like all those guys. I mean, you can always pick up something from those guys that have been doing it at that level for a long time.
When you were a kid growing up, who'd you like listening to? Can you think of any songs or singers that had a really big impact on you?
Bob Seger had a huge impact on me. I was just a young kid, but my dad was always playing those Bob Seger records, and I fell in love with him, and I just always thought he was the coolest singer, the power in his voice and the believability in what he was saying.
Kip Moore is our guest. You know, feel free to say that this is a cheesy idea, but I know that you like to wear a baseball hat a lot. Do you ever think about giving one away after your show? If it's cheesy, man, call me out on it. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's cheesy.
Okay. That was actually sent in from a listener.
Yeah.
So. Well, I'll tell them that was cheesy on their part then.
I'll let them know. Well, good luck, man. It's a great album. It's Wild Ones. The first single, obviously, has been incredible for you. I'm to blame. And, Kip, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.